coffee with too much cream in it.
Hey.
We are 5Alive. I'm Bobby T.
And I'm Martin.
And I'm Krizza.
And we are live. It feels like it's been forever because we recorded last on Tuesday.
Yes.
That one day, it's really breaks my week up in a
plus,
weird way.
I've worked 6 days this week. My last day off was Sunday, so yeah,
let's check the audio real quick.
Yeah, I am.
Good.
I'm at the end of my.
It's been a pretty insane week. I had Thanksgiving at my house. So all the stuff I was just telling, what people can't see right now because this area is clean. All of my living room is over here with all my daughter's toys.
Plus your daughter is super weird.
Yeah, she's in a cage over there. She'll be quiet. Don't worry. Don't you worry.
Sharing to the Discord.
Krizza is emailing dick pics to his Discord channel.
Hey man, the fans. I gotta give the fans what they want.
So remember, everybody, like, share, and subscribe. We are 5Alive at 5Alive VP. We did just actually, if you want to contact us individually, if you have questions for us, we did get new emails. I am bobbyt.5alivevp@gmail.com.
I am martin.5alivevp@gmail.com.
And I'm Krizza.5alive@gmail.com. I don't know if you guys noticed the pattern.
There's a pattern. Pattern. It's our name and then some other shit. So, yeah.
I do watch Rick and Morty, so I do recognize the pattern.
Oh, you do recognize, and you are smarter than ever.
Yes, because I watch Rick and Morty. I mean, not only do I watch Rick and Morty, I enjoy Futurama. Those two things.
Well, then in that case, we can't even talk to you. You're so smart. So, Black Friday was a thing.
Yeah. And it's gone. It's done. And
it's done and it's over.
Thank
God, yeah.
God.
Yeah.
So,
as two awful retail employees, it's just my family constantly. Oh yeah, Black Friday, excited? No, why
would you be excited? That's stupid. Don't be an idiot.
You work at a hospital. Am I going to ask you if you're excited if there's a goddamn bus crash?
There's a plane crash. Excited? There's blood everywhere, dude. You got to be pumped.
What the hell?
What Martin isn't telling you is that his relatives are extremely excited when there's a plane crash or a bus flying off.
That's because my family's just gypsies.
So, Mr. Achiever's in with us in the chat asking what's going on and how's the crew been? Crazy.
Yeah.
Just awesome. Crazy. Just running around like crazy
Thanksgiving was awesome, though. I had some good food and spent some time with some friends, so that was always, that's always nice.
My turkey fryer broke 30 minutes before...
Dude, speaking of that, sorry to cut you off, but on Wednesday night, my mother's house lost power.
Oh, no.
And the whole area around West Farms Mall. Yeah, so if you guys are familiar with the Connecticut area and the Greater Hartford area, West Farms Mall on the Farmington West Hartford line there was a power surge. And that whole area of that upper part of West Hartford and then even down into the Elmwood section where my family is, lost power, and my mother was in the middle of baking a pie.
Oh, dude! Just gotta keep the oven closed and hope things go well.
She was freaking out about whether she's like, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to.
Oh, my pie! What do I do about my pie?
Mine pie.
My pie!
Exactly. But luckily for her, she said that the power came back relatively quickly.
Das thank you, my power!
Dude,
thank you. That's not even close.
I know.
I would have been very upset.
Got a liver.
So when you fry a turkey, it only takes like an hour to do a 20-pound turkey. So,
but I want it now.
That's pretty much. But it's so damn delicious. It's so good. So anyway, Thanksgiving here starts at. We usually get people coming over at 3. We're usually eating it around 4 o'clock because then we can take the turkey out, cut it up, let it rest, do all that stuff. So. It's now about 1 o'clock, and I go to get my turkey fryer, the base out, and it is just mangled. Like, the hose is mangled. No way it's going to connect to the propane tank. And I'm like, oh, what the hell am I going to do? And I'm starting to sweat. Like, this is technical difficulties, Bobby T, and I'm going, you fucking kidding me?
It's like
But my wife is inside, Bobby T's inside, going insane on her own, so I'm like, I'm just not going to bother her with this.
It's New York Comic Con all over again. Just
just flop sweats. Like, just crazy. That was funny at one point at Comic Con. I looked at Chris, I'm like, am I sweating? And he goes, I look like a knight of the slice. I just had like a big, and I'm like, good, perfect. Ripped off one shirt, threw on another shirt immediately.
In the middle of the convention center, it's crazy.
Oh, dude, man tits everywhere. So
he's
anyway,
like, I'm cosplaying as a creepo.
I remember, so I remembered that when I bought my grill, I'm crazy when it comes to stuff. Like, I really researched the hell out of everything I have. Want to make sure we're going to get the best thing for the least amount of money. It's stupid to just run into a store half-cocked.
Yep.
So I really kind of think things through, and this grill was the epitome.
He runs into a store. Full cock.
Oh, yes.
Double cocked. Dude, you don't even know.
Punching kids out of the way to get your wrestling.
Get away from the grill. All right, so anyway, I realized that what I had done when I bought this grill was I made sure it's got this huge ceramic coils, all this nonsense. But on the side, we have a side burner. Mine's actually a deep fryer. And it came with a one that's like this, but obviously you can't do a turkey in that. It's got to be the big one. I remember being in the store looking like a crazy person with the measuring tape. And I'm like measuring the bolt to make sure it fits in. And this is one of those times where sober Bobby T really helped out the other Bobby T. Can't wait to bits. I'm like thanking myself, going, dude, you're the best. Because I take the pot up, I'm like, what am I gonna do?
When you show up again in 12 hours, I'm gonna be so happy.
I walk up to the grill and I slide.
Special treat with my hand.
I slide the pot in. And I'm like, oh, you are the best.
Nice.
Fire the thing up, so I was able to fry. It took a little bit longer to do it, but it did end up working. I did get to fry the turkey in my fucking grill. So hooray for the grill. Yeah, fried turkey's the absolute best.
I made a joke to my mother the other day when that whole shenanigans was happening with the power outage, and I was like, and I said we almost had a Christmas Story Thanksgiving, just packing the family up and heading out for Chinese food. We can get some duck or whatever because this turkey ain't happening. But luckily, everything.
No, and I did it. I was happy it worked out, so I can't really complain.
I worked, so I ended up working. Wife went down to mother-in-law's, and I stopped by my sister's on the way in. But I worked from 4 to 9. And then I went to GameStop after I got out, and I found some awesome deals! This
really isn't, for Martin, missing Thanksgiving is really just missing out on fights with his family because you eat chicken tenders.
Yeah,
like, what the hell's the point?
You don't eat turkey?
No.
No turkey, like, he had steak and eggs when we were at that crazy haunted church that time. Yeah. Martin had steak and eggs, so I feel like I have to go and rent out a crazy haunted church to get Martin to try stuff.
No, you have to alter Martin's brain chemistry to make him not freak out when he thinks about food he doesn't normally eat. Yeah, that's what actually happened.
Yeah. So, we did. We got Mr. Achiever's asking, did we pick up anything during the sale? Brother, that is what this episode is about! And we went nuts.
And not traditional stuff, although I did.
We're all over the place.
I got a wonderful text from the wife earlier today. All sorts of stuff for clearing from Microsoft.com. Is this you? I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
I picked up Injustice 2. Originally I picked up NBA Playgrounds because it was only $10, and it's like an NBA Jam type game. So I'm like, I'll try it. Mm-hmm. It's terrible.
Oh, it sucks.
It's like if they wanted NBA Jam but took all the fun out of it. So I refunded it because Microsoft does have a pretty generous refund. As long as you haven't put 2 hours into the game, you can get a refund. Within 2 months, you can get a refund on it. So I did the refund, and I'm like, well, that was only $10. And I was looking at other things. I'm like, Injustice 2 is only $20. So I'm just going to buy Injustice 2, which is what I did.
Sweet.
Yeah.
So, games-wise, I guess that's where we'll start. We'll go, what are we playing? We'll slide right into that. And actually, before we do that, again, guys, like, share, and subscribe. The subscribes are what really helps us the most. So if you're watching and you're not subscribed, really give us that solid. You don't have to hit even notifications. That's better, but... And then, actually, if you get the notifications, Krista doesn't have to text people when you come on. It'll just pop up for you.
We also...
well, that's the problem, actually. Sorry, real quick.
No, you're
I
the
guess,
worst.
Yeah, I know. Some people... You know what? I'm going to take my fans with me. Hey man, I can record in my condo, so one alive, that's a real threat.
That's a real threat. I swear to God, if you become one alive, I'm gonna come to your house and kick your ass.
But anyway, sometimes they were saying the people that I share the show with on my Discord server, they were saying sometimes they miss the alerts or they don't pop up or whatever. So that's really the only reason, just to make sure that they don't have an excuse for not watching.
If you do go to his house though to kick his ass, you have to deal with the shambling ginger monster.
Exactly.
Oh, that is true. I'll get red hair all over myself. Like, I gotta go. I'm gonna run out looking like a fucking Sasquatch. So yeah, just real quick before we get into the gaming stuff, this is kind of related to gaming. It's one of our giveaways.
Yes.
We want to give away our Pop Culture Shock 1/4 scale Sub-Zero statue. We have a video on it. If you guys haven't seen it, run over and check that out. Monstrous statue.
It is amazing.
Of Sub-Zero from Mortal Kombat 10 or X, however you want to say it, whatever.
Yeah.
But we are giving that away. If you live in the United States, the continental United States, we will be shipping that out to you. If we win the Collectorverse Best Long Form Chat About Toys, which is what we do here. So run over to collectorverse.com and give us that vote. That'll really help us. We win that, we will give away, and we're only giving it to subscribers. It's not going to be some rando person coming out of nowhere. So, Mr. Achiever, here's your chance to win again, dude.
Exactly.
Another.
And if you are a subscriber from outside of the continental United States, we will give you the opportunity to pay for shipping for us to ship it to you.
Yeah.
So
because it will be expensive.
It's nuts. It's it does cost $3. It's a $350 statue, all on its own. If you want to give that a look, the actual website, it's PCS or PopCultureShockToys.com. Go check them out. It's in their vault, or what was it called? The warehouse, I think.
The warehouse
Gems.
The warehouse gems. Yep.
So go give that a look. We still have a Blanco we haven't opened yet,
Yeah.
and that is going to be the bee's knees. I'm kind of holding off on it. We're going to open that probably one of these days soon. So next week I think we're going to do a gaming giveaway.
Okay.
We'll see what game we're going to give away. Everybody here, if you want, I mean, we have our normal amount of viewers looking here. What game do you guys want? Is there something out there? What would be the best possible thing for us to give away? Target gift cards.
Yeah. Oh, God.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I mean, there's a ton of game codes that came out this weekend that if we find some cool stuff, we can get Steam and then gift it to whoever takes it, whoever wins. So
you can also gift stuff on Xbox Live now as well.
So
Battlefront 2 is for our Canadian viewers.
Yes.
That's what they get.
So one thing I do actually want to film here pretty soon. We might have to do it during this week. I did buy Battlefront 2.
Oh, so you're the one.
For the Xbox. I did not say one. I bought Battlefront 2 for the Xbox One, as it should be called, not this new Xbox we have, because that doesn't make
the original
sense.
Xbox.
The original Xbox, we got it. The entire game is all on that disc, so we are going to play.
Yeah.
Maybe go into the theater one of these days.
I played that. I haven't played that so long.
Oh, good.
I actually still have it for the PS2.
The battlefield will be level for 5 minutes before you guys remember and absolutely kick my ass. So,
but then you can beat one of my scores in pinball.
Yeah, that is what I have been playing some pinball too. So what are you playing?
So like I said, I picked up Injustice 2, so I've been playing that, and I've been playing a lot of Mafia 3. Just get through the story in that. So far, I 100% agree with your assessment. I can see down the road that the taking over the rackets is going to be mega boring.
Yeah.
But the storyline is good enough so far that it's not it's not taking the fun out of the game.
There was a lot of good in the game. Like, I did like the soundtrack. When you're driving around,
amazing,
the 3 or 4 radio stations out there in the car are awesome. The environment is great. I think they did a really good job with New Bordeaux, which is basically New Orleans. Yeah. The few things I didn't like about the game was, like we were talking about, it's very fetch questy, and
that's what I started hating about World of Warcraft at one point. Is that that's all it became.
The biggest problem with that, though, like, I don't mind the fetch quest every now and again. The problem is that they don't tell you how the rackets work. So in that game, what happens is when you apply a district to one of your lieutenants, they can only make X amount of money before you give them a new district, and then they can start making more. So when that district is capped out on money, the side quests are done, but the icons still show up on the map. Yeah, so that happened to me a few times where I went out of my way to do this to do this quest or whatever, and the icon is on the map, but nothing is there. No person is there or whatever, and then I had to figure out, I think I read it online, what happened, because everybody thought it was a glitch and everything like that. But yeah, it's really because they don't do a good job of explaining how that mechanic works.
That sucks.
All right, so real quick, Mr. Achiever is saying he picked up. I'm assuming this is what you picked up. Call of Duty World War II, which we had given away last week for PS4. Destiny 2 and or WWE 2K18, which is what I bought this weekend. I picked up at Best Buy, had the best price, $30. Everywhere else it was 35 or 40.
Yeah.
And this was Best Buy at like 6 o'clock last night. Yeah. This wasn't even like I had to bust the door down for that one. So I was happy with that.
The thing about these Black Friday deals now, a lot of places it's the whole weekend.
Yeah, exactly.
So you don't really need to go in there
and
on
a lot
Friday
of places will have enough that they can last that long.
Yeah.
I once again I didn't buy anything disc wise because I still just bristle at having a disc. I would prefer it to have digitally. As far as that goes, like I said with Mafia 3, the long view of the game, I think the story is going to keep me going. Whereas in other open world games like Far Cry 4, Far Cry Primal, and Mad Max, which I've been playing all of those recently, the story's dead, and you still have to do a lot more, and it's just not keeping me going. I'm hoping that Mafia 3 is different in that sense.
Interesting. I'm looking. I just looked up the 5Alive Toy Picks hashtag.
Yes.
And there's some really cool stuff in here. We had winners from before. There was Gingerbeard, Captain Craybeard, the beard theme here, and Peace Ring. They were winners. So if you go to the 5Alive Toy Picks hashtag on Instagram, you see a lot of their stuff. Also, Matty Irish and Optimal Primal was posting stuff. But I just went in and found a guy named Pictures of Plastic, and there's some really good stuff in here. Knights of the Slice stuff, Hob and Glyos things, but this is the one that actually got me here. I'll show Chris and Martin. You guys aren't really going to be able to see it. But
if you go to the Instagram,
if you go to the Instagram, look at the full name Pictures of Plastic, and he did all of the new Grocery Gang figures, the 5-inch figures.
I like,
and I love it that it's in the range of the color. Awesome. So
I like that Adventure Time one that he had.
There's right here.
Yeah, Bevo or B.
Bimo.
Yeah, Bimo. There you go. Yeah.
Those are awesome.
Yeah.
What are?
Yeah, so I think those are Kid Robot. Kid Robot blind bags.
Those are really, really cool.
But those are the Kid Robot ones. Nice. But I was just looking at the hashtag, and I really we're probably going to give away some stuff here soon. We're getting loaded up here again,
exactly.
So it's time to let a few things go.
Especially when you see what we bought.
Yeah. This Black Friday, I actually didn't really buy any games. I thought about picking up Has-Been Heroes because it was $10, and it's a fun game from what I played for it, but there was just other stuff I ended up buying, and I still have so many games that I need to play now. I'm still playing through Wolfenstein. I'm still working on Mario Odyssey because I'm trying to collect all the moons and everything like that. But I did fire up my Breath of the Wild again. I know we kind of talked about this a few episodes ago, where for me Thanksgiving is like a Link time. Like that's something when Ocarina of Time came out, it was actually right around Thanksgiving, and that kind of holiday break that kids get in high school, for the week, and that's all I did was pretty much play Ocarina of Time. So I just kind of wanted to get that recapture that feeling.
Zelda,
yeah, exactly.
Get your Zelda fix.
Yep.
So that's why I do every January for Winterimus. I usually play Link to the Past.
Okay.
It's just always been. It is one of my favorites, and now that Link Between Worlds is out, and it's basically the continuation of that story, but they add that other dimension of being able to walk along the walls. It really enhanced a lot of the gameplay there.
Yeah, A Link Between Worlds was fantastic. Actually, one of the few games on the 3DS that I actually played all the way through. I'm not a big 3DS gamer, but I absolutely loved it. Yeah.
So Mr. Achiever's asking the question. Now we're talking gaming. Real quick, before I answer this, I'll just get to what I've been gaming on. Pinball FX3. Been playing the hell out of. Absolutely love it. I just picked up the Universal pack with Back to the Future.
That's a good pack.
I played the shit out of the Aliens table, so good luck on that one.
Oh yeah. I don't think I own that. But, you
do, and it's.
He's like, I know.
Oh, I know what you have. Aside from hepatitis M, which is it's a thing. So. But yeah, Mama T has been playing. So I got WWE 2K18, and I accidentally. So we got Sims 3 for $30, or Sims 4 for $30 for the Xbox One. I load it under my account, but we have a linked Xbox upstairs on our Xbox One X. I come down here to install WWE, and it signs me out up there, so it kicks her off.
Oh, no.
So I'm stuck in, like, this weird... I gotta figure out how to fix this.
What you need to do is basically set that Xbox... you have to reverse your home Xbox.
So that's got to be the home one? Okay,
exactly,
cool.
Yeah.
Easy fix. Mommy T is going to say that is probably the best news.
That's...
well, I kind of wish you didn't just give me that answer, because I was going to say the next thing is I really want a Switch, and it almost is pushing us towards, like, get a Switch. Get a Switch, because then you could be playing and she could be playing.
Basically, you need to set her profile to be the Xbox, her home Xbox down here, and then
mine will be the one up there.
So then you'll get access to everybody. Cool.
But now what we can do that you can get the 2K18 down here is we can start doing Royal Rumbles.
Yes.
And filming them.
Yes.
Yes.
Dude, I've been thinking about these things. The second I saw the game, I'm like, I really don't want to spend more than $30.
Yeah.
I immediately grab it. I'm like, we just got a new camera. We just got new this. We just figured out how to do that.
And
like,
we know
we're
Chris
doing
is going to
this.
be Roman Reigns.
I'll be Alexa Bliss.
Whoa! There you go.
So, yeah, the controls, Mommy T is saying that the controls are a real pain in the ass on
For the
Sims
4.
4.
Dude, any kind of
It's because you're
like
getting
that,
used to that. Like, I like Halo Wars, and the problem with that was that you couldn't play it with the mouse in the beginning. Dude. And you just get used to it.
Yeah,
at one point you figure it out.
Every game in that vein, that kind of RTS style, is always going to be lacking.
XCOM had its issues too.
I mean,
one of the
Tropico
and
Sid Meier's.
Going back actually to one notable demo that I just years ago played of Halo Wars. The demo that you could download was great because it would have you could click and drag a square for what you wanted, but then when the game came out, they changed that to you hold down your button and it would expand.
The circle,
Totally changed the game. Like, it's not what an RTS is. RTS is click and drag.
Is Halo Wars one of those games that you can play on the Xbox and the PC? Like, if you own it, because I know with Gears, you can. If you own Gears 4 on the Xbox, you get it on the PC as well.
Yeah,
so
I don't know.
That might be
it might
something
have been.
You might want to look into.
Well, I did buy Halo Wars 2 for the deluxe edition for Xbox One. And ended up, with the deluxe, you get Halo Wars 1 and HD version of it. Yeah. So I'm just going to get to the same mission I always get to and go, fuck this game! Yeah. But
hopefully you'll see the greatest cutscene in Halo history.
Which?
There is a cutscene in Halo Wars where the Spartans actually show why they feared the Spartans so much, why the aliens feared the Spartans so much. And I remember I was playing through it with Tim, and we got to that cutscene, we're both watching it, and, we're both sitting in our respective house, and I text him, I'm like, you're watching this cutscene, right? And he's like, yeah.
So they indelible marked them.
Oh my god, this is amazing. Like. And they just, honestly, I go and just watch that cutscene every once in a while.
They just scream Manifest Destiny, and they just kept moving forward.
They kick the living crap out of these aliens, and of course the aliens are massive. But
I know you're teetering on the edge of a switch, but... What?
I'm looking. I just looked at the chat.
Oh, are you watching me? Are you watching?
No. I'm reading the chat. Mommy T and Mal Y and Mr. Achiever are talking about Sims 4, and Mal Y asks, "How many Sims did you go for?" Mommy T replies, "I've played it on console. LOL. I got the orgy expansion."
Nice.
So that's
Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battle. If you like Halo Wars and XCOM, you need to play that game.
It's
awesome.
It's an RTS.
All right, so now let me ask you guys. XCOM 2 Deluxe Edition is on sale for like $25.
Well, let's see. Do you hate yourself?
All right, good, dude. That's all you guys gotta say.
Because it is punishing.
So this weekend,
you'll have your gun. You'll be right next to it. It will say 99%, and you'll hit climb, and you'll miss.
That's one of my favorite things when Dunder, my roommate, is playing XCOM, and he misses like from this far away, like this. He'll miss, and he's like,
and he'll have to get his laundry basket up so he can throw his controller into it.
It's hilarious.
Dude, back in the day, I used to have an old PlayStation controller that I had torn the shit, and I just put a string around it, so I get all mad and I fucking put my Norway controller on, I'm like, you piece of shit, and then like reel it back.
Quick story. So we're playing college football. We're all playing college football online, and and our friend Dunder's playing, and the game doesn't go his way, and all we hear is "fuck," and then 2 minutes later, I can't find my controller. And he had thrown it into a laundry basket and couldn't rotate it.
The good thing about Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battle, the RNG is a lot more forgiving than...
RNGesus?
Yes, exactly, than the RNG in XCOM. So,
yes.
While the Mario and Kingdoms, or the Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battle is a challenging game, it's nowhere near XCOM level of frustration. Yeah.
All right.
But you should definitely play it because they do a lot of weird stuff with the Joy-Con, and like there's like music and noises that come from the Joy-Con too.
Oh, that's
cool. Yeah. So you know, I'm just trying to push you closer to the Switch.
What's pretty funny with the Switch is that what kind of made Mommy T's eyebrows go up was, wait, there's Skyrim for this?
Yeah.
And it was, there's Skyrim for this. And then it was, okay, let me think about this.
If you want to play Skyrim on an inferior system, feel free. Next year, you'll be playing it on your microwave.
Yeah. Hey, if that microwave could be played in the car while we're driving places, I think we're good.
Halo Wars 2 is Xbox Play Anywhere. So because you bought it on Xbox, you get a version for the PC.
Yeah, it's awesome.
So that kind of alleviates that RTS problem there for you.
Time. So, all right, so let's talk about some of the, I guess, I'm going back to what Malwise question was. We kind of got away from it there. Or Mr. Achievers there. I got to kind of go back.
You guys are talking too much.
I got to go.
Now we have the opposite problem.
Oh, okay. All right, his question was, what's our input about WWE games now and then? Says he feels like the old WWE games are the best.
Nothing will ever beat No Mercy, period, end of story.
Okay, this is where we differ. I like WrestleMania 2000.
Regardless, the Aki engine.
It's the Aki engine.
The Aki engine, nothing will ever beat the Aki engine.
Except for when you get into NWO versus WCW.
Dude, those are my favorite
I loved
games,
them. Yeah. Okay, wait, I want to say one thing. Yeah. I loved them, but again, you loved the engine, and it was just wrapped differently.
Yeah, exactly.
But in that one, if you flick the special when somebody's pinning you, you could be dead the fuck dead. And hit that special, you kick out. It does not matter. And so once that was figured out by like all the people in my crew, it was like, we can't play this game anymore. We got.
I used to absolutely love those games, the WCW versus NWO games. They're amazing because for me, a person, I'm not good at fighting games, and I'm not good at combos and doing stuff, and that system, it's Super Smash Brothers.
Exactly.
Basically, you hit A and then up and B, down and B, down and A, and you do your move, and that's it. You don't need to. There was that, I forget which wrestling game, which WWF game. It was for the N64, I think.
No Mercy or 2000.
Yeah, maybe where that one actually had the button. Yeah, dude.
Yeah. So what that was, the Aki engine was lock up, direction, and button. We'll do. This is a strong one. This is a light one. Yeah. I ended up creating in that game a Taz. Well, actually, you know what? I actually. Oh, this is kind of funny. No, this is really funny.
Oh, what?
This guitar.
Yes.
I won this guitar in a game of WrestleMania 2000.
Nice.
So the reason why I won this was because I made this Taz character, and he was pretty spot on to Taz. Did the crossed arms, did everything. I was getting very good at this game. The kind of like, you go to throw a punch, I just reverse, so everything was reversed. I was playing my friend Colin, and repeatedly, like, he just keeps coming back to the well. He's like, I gotta play again. And finally, dude, I don't want to play anymore. Like, this isn't really fun anymore.
It got to the point, that was how it was between my brother and I when it came to football. Because I figured out everything he was ever going to do.
Yep.
And I was just like, it's not fun playing against you anymore.
So I ended up finally saying to him, look, if we're going to play, we got to play for something. Now, I am a firm believer in if you bet, you have to be as prepared to win as you have to be prepared to lose.
Yes.
And when you lose, you better pay up or we're going to have a very serious problem with each other. So we play the game. I beat him in 1 minute and 11 seconds. I remember because it was all ones on the thing. I absolutely destroyed him. I actually asked him about 30 seconds in, do you want to get pinned or do you want to tap? And he's like, dude, don't be a jerk. And so, but I said, I'll play for your base. At this point, I had actually literally just came home and probably about a day or two before, and I plopped down after work in the chair in my room, and my base was under a shirt, and I snapped the neck in half. Geez. So that's when I'm like, I need to buy another base. Yeah. So this kid just runs into my trap of WWE by mistake. And he played me, and this is the base that I won. Nice. And in it, well, originally it was white, but I took garbage pail stickers and put them all over the thing. But there it is. Actually,
you know what modern 2K game or 2K wrestling game I actually really did like, because I'm a huge John Cena fan, is 2K15.
Yes.
I liked.
You should have enjoyed 2K18 because.
Roman Reigns. No,
it's the 15-year. True. It came with all sorts of John Cena.
Oh yeah, the Cena Enough edition. Yeah. Don't worry, I got that already. All right, that's all I know. But anyway,
pre-ordered.
I liked 2K15 a lot because of.
Same very bad connection. All right, we're live again. Technical difficulties. It is our beer, guys. That's right. All right, it's looking like we're back.
Yeah, we're back.
I don't know if it's just, if it continues in the feed or how that all works. We've ever actually had that happen. All right, guys. We are back. We're sorry. Oh, geez, we lost a few people.
No, that stinks. No.
Yep. There we go. Hey, technical difficulties. Yeah. That said, let's actually talk about that real quick. Our beer. We're going on Monday morning to go brew it.
Yes.
We will be making technical difficulties session IPA. It's going to be a Citra hopped. And I think we may, we could always change it. Who knows?
Yeah.
I think that's.
We can have like a meeting of the minds before we, talk about what they think we should do.
Yeah, we'll just huddle up.
Yeah.
But what I was saying is to show how deep the create a outfit was in the 2K games. That's actually what Xavier Woods would do. He would create the outfits, and then. He came around and he's like, you know what, these are awesome outfits. Why don't we just, as the New Day, wear these? So he sent them the files to the designer. Designer created the outfits, and then they're backstage at a show, and 2K is like, hey guys, we need to scan you to get these outfits into the game. Nice. He's like, they're already in the game. I created them on the game.
It's already there. So I immediately, with 2K18, I downloaded Kenny Omega.
Of course.
What was the other one that was? I downloaded a couple that weren't in the game that were already custom characters.
Of course,
made.
Yes.
First match I played, Kenny Omega versus AJ Styles, which Omega's a 94 and Styles is a 90, so that's pretty interesting.
Well, that's all because of the person who created.
Yeah, it's all on how they created them. Yeah. So.
Oh man, I have to say.
Want to say actually quick, can you jump back onto your Discord real quick and tell them that we're back on? It looks like a few people didn't get to come back in. I don't know who it was. So
I want to say, as far as wrestling is concerned,
I gotta turn my phone back on.
As depressing as this week was, I really hope that they are driving towards what they seem to be driving towards, which is AJ Styles versus Shinsuke for
so it seems like it's going
either Royal Rumble or Mania.
But it'll probably be Rumble.
Yeah, I can't wait for that because that match. Whew.
So we have a range of toys.
Oh, and then also real quick, I don't know if you watched NXT this week, but
I did not. Oh, I was in and out of it. I was in and out.
Pete Dunne versus Johnny Gargano.
I did not watch it. I have to go back. Gargano, I can't wait.
Johnny Gargano takes 2 X-Plexes, and he takes them. Like, you would assume a dude who only weighs 190 pounds is going to take an X-Plex.
That's awesome.
Yeah. It was it was kind of stilted. It was not as good as the Dunn Bate match, but it was still a real good.
Not very many. Yeah. I have given up trying to find things as good. Yeah. Everyone's out here saying Okada versus Omega. Yeah. Look, it's a good match. It is not as good as Bate versus Dunn. That is such an amazing match. Showed us things we had never seen. Yep. Did just the most insane spots. Did each other's spots to each other.
And then real quick, after the match, spoiler alert, Dunn wins. After the match, he was walking backstage. He runs into Tyler Bate and Trent Seven, and they say, hey, why don't you try and, if you have any friends left, why don't you try and find one? We'll do a tag match.
Awesome.
Nice.
So,
that's awesome.
So we're getting British Strong Style, hitting each other.
Basically.
So it looks like they're trying to reintroduce the British stars, or at least keep their names out there, so that they can get the
be great. Hey, you can pull in Joseph Connors in his weird-ass cut-up ear.
No.
I'm with it.
I don't like it.
Didn't they sign Ospreay? Is he officially signed with WWE, or is he still...
He's on JPW.
He's out there?
Yeah.
All right, so... I guess we'll just start opening up some toys, show you guys what we got, some cool shit. So at GameStop, one of the things they had was this bag. Was it $2?
$2.
$2 for the bag, and you get everything you can fit inside of it for 25% off. Yeah. So every collectible.
Yeah.
You know, stuff like that, mini boxes, bags, and all that. All right, so what was really great about this is actually the GameStop that I have been having such a good time at actually saw me and were like, awesome, this guy showed up. So I came, they handed me a bag, and I told them, well, I'm actually here for the Funko stuff, so we'll just wait. I just waited in the crazy long line. Saw a couple other things, grabbed a few things. So this is the first ones. They are the Funko GameStop Black Friday boxes. These are the with the 8-bit.
Yes, all 8-bit pops, yeah.
So what I think I'm actually going to do here, if we get doubles, maybe give away a box. We'll see what's in there. We'll see what we got.
I like how for the past I think 3 years, maybe 4, GameStop has had some kind of mystery box, right? And it seems like they're getting smaller and
smaller. They really are,
because
that first one's...
Yeah, I think they kind of realize that people really only want the pop. Like, that's
so
they're like, we're just gonna put the pop in and then maybe 2 things in and that's it, as opposed to the bigger one that had the pop and like, the keychain and like all that stuff. Yeah. Luckily for me...
Or a hat.
Yeah, exactly. That hat is awesome. I don't care what you say.
Alright, so before that, guys, go back. We opened a Street Fighter box, I believe it was. And it was a Street Fighter 25th or 30th or whatever.
One of those, some
there's a video, we go back to some of our old unboxing videos, and Chris wears that hat. And I actually, in our trailer, I mentioned that. I was like, I kind of like the hat, but I want to smack it right over your face. So
that's a cool hat. But, going back to what I was saying, no DBZ pops in this one, so I did not have to go buy.
You were like, I ain't buying none of it.
I bought one. I was like, I'm buying one. That's
Sorry, what did we have in here? We had a Joker, a Predator, Ryu...
Raiden,
and there was one more, Mega Man? I think the 5th is Mega Man. The chases were a second color Ryu in the Player 2 variant, and I don't remember what the other one was. I think it was a Joker variant, possibly. So
Martin
let's
really
see.
It
was a Joker variant. You can see damage right across his forehead.
I cut all the plastic off from here, so we don't have to deal with all that stuff. So let's see what we got here.
Oh, we got a Joker.
Joker. All right. So in here, what was really cool, I did look at a few of what these were online, and what I actually really liked about them is that you get the you get a keychain
of the same pop.
Yeah, the
matching lanyard.
Pop. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, lanyard.
And
then you get some funky 8-bit Batman socks. Oh, nice. So these actually in the up, down, down colors. Yeah. So pretty awesome that. So that was one. Let's see what the next one is. Like I said, if we get any doubles, well, if there's another Joker, that'll be a giveaway, and we'll do the giveaway next week. Only subscribers. You know what? If you want it and you're subscribed, leave in the comments, not the chat, but in the comments, leave that you are interested in the box. And we'll do a random drawing next week of the people who left the message. Winner gets the box in America. So, unless you want to pay a lot of shipping for something I paid $15 for. So, these were able to go into the bag. So, they were marked at 20, got them for 15 each. So, all right, second one.
And we got a Chase Ryu.
No,
I'm sorry. Just
that's the regular one. Yep. All right.
Giving a Hadouken there. Yes. That's pretty sweet.
That is kind of cool. And you got another differently colored Batman socks.
So then the Ryu, however you want to say it, you got that special hat going on.
Hot Ryu.
The hot Ryu.
That is actually kind of cool.
I really do like it.
Yeah.
I like these socks, except I wish the red or pink, whatever, was a little bit darker. I don't like the...
All right, last one. What do we got?
Another Ryu.
All right,
so there's our double.
Looks like I know what we're giving away, guys.
Giving away a Ryu.
We have a Ryu with the socks and the keychain. It's this year's Black Friday exclusive. If you do want it, leave in our messages and be a subscriber. That's you got to do both. And then hopefully when we send it to you, you use hashtag 5Alive Toy Picks, and you can actually win more stuff if you pose it right. So. That's what we got going for those. Pretty cool deal.
Did buy one myself. I unfortunately did not bring it, but I got the 8-bit Predator pop, which is actually pretty cool. And then again the lanyard and some socks. So yeah.
Do you believe this guy?
I know. I'm the worst. I bought stuff on Black Friday for myself.
So did I. I
still bring it.
No.
It was like, I think I bought an SD card for my Switch.
You know you can bring things out of the arcade if you bring them in. It's okay, you can take them out. It's not a one-way.
So what else did you get?
I bought the micro SD card for my Switch because it seems like more and more games now are getting bigger, and that is kind of becoming a requirement. And it was on sale at GameStop. I bought the mystery box. And I think that was it. Yeah, I like I said, I thought about picking up Has-Been Heroes, but I just got so much other stuff to play. I didn't really.
So what'd you grab?
So I also took advantage of the 25% off, excuse me, stuff, and I ended up getting a ton of crap. I got this Firestorm Mattel Collectors Total Heroes Ultra. This was in a plain white box, and at my local GameStop, and I asked the manager, I was like, do you mind if I open it just to see what it is? And she's like, yeah. So I opened it up, and as soon as I took it out, I'm like, yeah, I really, really want that. And
these are becoming, they're going on sale really crazy because no one knows what they are when they're in the white box, so they just sit there and warm the pegs. So
they were it was 20. Normally, it was marked down to 17, and then I got the 25% off, so I picked it up for 14.
Nice.
It's ridiculous. It doesn't look too articulated, but the amount of crap it comes with. There's 3 separate heads. First off, you get a Professor Stein peg that you can put in the back, so it looks like Professor Stein's talking to him.
Oh,
you get a ram that so it looks like he's projecting out a ram, a fire sheet, and Firestorm's an awesome hero. Is always one of my favorites. So to have a figure of him is
and fire retardant underoos.
That's
you
awesome.
don't want them lighting up when you're trying to go Firestorm.
And then I picked this up as well. This is the Balrog Pop. Excuse me. It's normally like $20. All their pops were $10 though. So I picked that up because it was only $10.
You know what? I was kind of disappointed. Sorry to interrupt you about the pop sale for GameStop. The 2-packs weren't on sale.
No, and actually, if you go on Hot Topic, one thing I did go on Hot Topic, they were doing $10 T-shirts, which they had Bullet Club shirts, and every Bullet Club shirt was $10.
Nice.
Yeah.
But they had some of the Funko stuff. They were doing 3 for $25 on Pops, online stuff, and that was including some exclusives.
Oh, nice.
I didn't pick any up, but
yeah.
Still
there's a few. Well, there were a few Marvel vs. Capcom 2-packs that I would have liked to have gotten, but not for $22.
No, that was my thing too.
Yeah.
I was like, I asked about the 2-packs, and I'm like, no, and I'm like, then I'm all set.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you could have fit it in the
if
box.
They fit in the box.
Yeah,
or in the bag.
But I picked this up. This is actually Bobby T's birthday present, so happy birthday, Bobby T. This was Goldberg, part of the retro series that I know he's been looking for.
So that's actually funny. It's it actually is using the hashtag Oldberg.
Yes.
Because the top teeth aren't painted, so they just look like gums. So people are fixing it, and he just looks like he's like, sauce!
That's amazing. And then I picked up 2 of the Stranger Things.
Yes. Are you opening them yet?
Oh, I'm going to open those up right now.
Please do.
Right.
I just turned around expecting them to be behind me, but it's now the arcade machine, not a case anymore. So
you're the worst.
Yeah, I ended up getting 11 Mike and the Demogorgon. So I got 2 mics.
I've got yes.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I guarantee you're gonna get Lucas because I want him so
Lucas.
bad.
Oh, that is awesome. And then let's see. I want more of these, and it took.
So while we're doing mystery meetings, we'll open up. This is what you were talking about last week.
Oh, and I got an 11 as well. So
nice. Which
cool.
11?
The one with the hair. The one. So very, very cool. I've said it before. I absolutely love these things. I want all of them. It took me everything to not walk back into the GameStop, pick up another bag, and fill it with these.
Yeah. So they that deal is going on all weekend. I guess it's going on until they run out of bags.
Yeah.
Is what the deal is. So your local GameStop may still have it. Is clearance? Do you know if clearance stuff is involved?
That I don't know.
Yes, it is because this was clearance.
Okay.
So
all right. So this is a Martin had picked this up last week, and I think it's what I've been looking for. I'm very happy right now. Come on, be it. Yes.
Nice. That's a Colossus.
That is awesome,
yes.
Colossus.
And that was hidden away in a bin that the Waterbury GameStop said they didn't have.
Yeah.
So those jerks. As far as that goes, This was actually really cool. The other thing I picked up were 2 rock candies for the wife for her birthday. Yeah, I can't wait to open up this thing. They had 2 other Maddie collectors at the GameStop. They had a Green Lantern one, which came with 2 other heads, so you can change out Green Lantern and make him two totally different Green Lanterns.
That's awesome. And
then he also had a Cyborg, and he came with a bunch of other stuff.
Oh, sweet.
So, right here, actually, Mr. Achiever is mentioning, he said Stone Cold Steve Austin. They did do a Stone Cold for this series.
Yes.
In Series 2, I did get to pick him up. He's somewhere around here, and I don't know. Yeah. But end up, we got him, and I think it was Triple H.
Yes.
Were the 2 that we ended up getting.
That was Season 2,
Series 2. The hardest series to find. The cane is over $25 now.
Wow.
So.
Series 3 is Seth Rollins, Dean Ambrose, AJ, and Oldberg.
So, yeah, I got, actually, so while those are up, we'll pull these up. These are the other ones that, I believe, Chrisa found this one?
No, I think
Chrisa found the Seth Rollins.
Yeah, so Chrisa grabbed the Seth, throw that up in front. And then AJ was found by Martin.
Yep.
So, and then we have the Dean Ambrose, which I have a bone to pick with. It's just a shit figure.
Yeah.
I think the body is fine, but they didn't do any sculpting for the tank top. It's just badly tampoed on.
Okay.
So it just looks like it's not even a fine line. It's like a dusty looking line. It's just really bad.
It's not well done.
No, not even a little bit. So, we went to a con this weekend.
Yes, we did.
Oh wait, let me stick with GameStop real quick.
Yep.
Picked up one of those fingerling things for my daughter. She immediately loved it. It's
that's
like
the hot toy
this
year. Yep. Fingerlings is this year's Hatchimals.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. So I was lucky enough to get the monkey one. She absolutely loves it. It laughs and kisses her and does all these things. So while I was there and I'm waiting in the line, I said I knew that at least 3 of these boxes were going to fit in the bag. And I don't know if it had to be level with the top or what the deal was. He let me slide on a little bit. He's like, what the hell am I going to do? You hear all the time. So I say to him, I was like, hey, what's up with that Nendoroid over there? And he goes, oh, which one? It's Majora's Mask. And he kind of played dumb, like I was going to be like, forget it.
Yeah.
But he turns around and I said, just put your hands out. He put his hands up. And I said, no, keep moving forward to your left hand. And he hit it. And he pops up.
Oh, yes.
The Nendoroid for, Link's Majora's Mask.
Yeah, I got this for free.
Yeah, I think Martin got this in a buy one, get one with the Sonic, right?
Yep.
So I picked up the Sonic also in the buy one, get one free, but they didn't have this. This came out to $22.50 when all was said and done. So crazy cheap. That was at GameStop. A lot of great toys out to Mr. Achiever, we went nuts, man. But truth is, it's been a while since our last haul video.
Yeah.
So it's been like a week and a half, 2 weeks. Yeah. So you guys are actually seeing like a kind of a collection of the things that had happened here. So so we went to that con this weekend.
Yes, this past Sunday.
Past Sunday. It was the New Haven Toy Spectacular. I picked up a loose Sting in the Great American Bash Surfer Sting, so he had like the Zack Ryder jacket.
Yep.
So he was wearing that, which I guess is the Sting jacket.
Exactly.
So picked up that. I picked up Becky Lynch, which I had but Baby T ripped the head off of and broke one of the arms off.
Excellent.
The female figures are the joint right here, it just shears right off almost immediately. But I picked up. All right, so this figure is both awesome and a total piece of crap all at the same time. And we'll roll this into a what are you watching?
Yeah.
This is Laser Team Series 2, or Season 2 is going to be coming out on Rooster Teeth. We actually gave away a gift card for VRV. You can actually catch it on VRV. So it's only $5. I only like it because of the actor, who I don't even know his name. He plays Garrett on Superstore. This looks nothing like him, but he's a fellow nerd, and that's awesome to get your own toy. These are the McFarlane figures. I don't want the Saga figures because I know they look like this. And this looks like garbage. But again,
I don't get those McFarlane things. Like, I don't understand how far they've fallen.
Yeah,
they're just terrible.
You know what it is? I think it's because we have a revisionist history as to what they were. They were always bad toys. If I pulled up a box of McFarlane right now, you'd go get that diarrhea off this table.
I mean, that is true. I walked into a Goodwill and there were 2 Wetworks figures there in box, and I'm like,
and it's funny because I love the sculpt.
Initially, I went, oh man, box toys in a Goodwill, and I went, Oh, ew.
See,
And they're
that's
wet
the thing
works.
is that,
No one likes Will Sportasio.
so some of these figures were really good. I love the sculpt on a lot of this stuff. Like when we were talking to Cornboy, and he was saying back a lot of the work he did was based off these really cool sculpts, and that stuff's great. But then you look at the bad stuff and you go, that shit just falls apart in your hands. I think it had a lot more to do with the bad production at one point, and a lot less to do with what you were seeing.
I've never actually purchased any of them, but have you ever bought the McFarlane like Lego ripoff things?
No.
Colton Dunn is the actor who plays.
Oh, okay. But have you ever bought any of those? The McFarlane Lego? Like
No, the Rick and Morty.
Well,
and
they do South Park as well.
There's a South Park one. They've also done Walking Dead and Five Nights at Freddy's.
They also do Game of Thrones.
Oh, okay.
I bought some of the Walking Dead stuff actually to do a big diorama project because it came with really cool like pipes and stuff like that. So it was really cool to use that.
How was it in quality wise?
It was okay. It was in Mega Blocks.
Oh.
You know, not quite Lego, but not quite Toxic Bricks.
Not quite buying at Stop and Shop for $5.
Bill Crater, this is Gingerbeard, one of the winners in our 5Alive Toy Picks. He's saying, don't hate on Will Sportasio.
I will hate on Will Sportasio anytime and anywhere.
Oh,
I can bring in a book that is done by Will Sportasio that will make you vomit. It's so bad.
What is it? His portfolio?
Burn! That's what he got hired with. No, maybe back in the day he was good, but his skills slipped further than Mark Silvestri's. That's right. I'm burning all the old X-Men artists.
You're just going toxic. I'm sorry. I gotta do something here.
You gotta open things up in front of Christmas so he visibly shudders?
No, this is even better. I just want to make sure I grab this out of here real fast. Yeah.
So you can put it on your Alexa Bliss.
We're going to have to put it on that Alexa Bliss real quick.
Well, of course.
Oh, wait. I'm sorry.
I'm surprised. Frankly, I'm surprised the belt didn't do it itself.
Just jumped out of the package.
Your Vince McMahon character didn't jump out of its own package and take the belt out.
I'll have to see if maybe any Gameshops have those McFarlane Lego like things in clearance and just check them out because. They look interesting, but a lot of stuff I don't really care about.
That's the thing. It's like I see it everywhere, but it's always crazy expensive. So it's like it's not worth it, and that's why I pick up the Mega Blocks because
that's awesome.
That's why I pick up the Mega Blocks because it's decently priced.
You're gonna have to take a picture of that and put it on the hashtag Toy Picks for that.
That is beautiful.
Ruined.
Hashtag Justice for Wills, Justice for Bliss, hashtag Respect Your Champion.
Nice.
Mal Y with that one, Bill Crater with the Justice for Bliss.
Yeah, no. That champion.
Oh, that's good.
The goddess. Yeah. The goddess of the WWE.
Anyways, you picked up some other stuff.
Yeah, we gotta clear some of this stuff up. Wait, not this.
Yeah. Where's our Harleys? We don't even have
they're up there. Grab them. They're up there. I'm kind of trapped in here now. Hashtag the goddess for Mr. Achiever. Everyone, just jump in. Jump in. It's okay.
Worst.
Show us how much you love all 5 feet of her fury.
You guys are the awful.
This is what makes us the worst, apparently.
Yeah.
Wasn't that time that we beat up that kid?
Exactly.
No, that kid deserved it. I mean, he's a Will Sportasio fan. He's asking for it.
Oh no! Oh no! We gotta go right up there.
Well, you can keep that Colossus. He's yours now. He's been touched by one player. He does not. He's
that
not
just
allowed.
That just means he's got the rub.
He's not allowed in my home.
So I went to Target. Target had a buy one get one half off on almost all their figures. They also were doing a spend $50 and get a coupon for 20% off in the future. You can pack that up after the video is over.
Shut your mouth.
Jesus Christ, this guy. It was spend $50, get a 20% off future purchase, which is perfect because we have to buy some like toy bins for Baby T. We've got to get a couple things, and it's 20% off your entire purchase. So I'm wondering, like, they had Switches. That'd be nice to pay $240 for a Switch. So we'll see how that works out. Other things from the show. For $25, I was able to pick up the Link Between Worlds, the Figma. Full, beautiful, Japanese everything. It's the Good Smile Max Factory version. actually comes with it. It was already opened, which, you know, with the Japanese figures like this, that doesn't even matter. It doesn't. It doesn't really affect the cost at all. So in it, you do get the Link that goes two-dimensional, that goes flat on the wall and then walks around things.
That's hilarious.
So he comes with 3 sets of hands, the sword, 2 heads, and a shield. So pretty awesome figure there.
Very cool.
But not in front of Alexa.
Yeah, of course. Well, nobody can.
No one goes.
No one deserves it. No one deserves it, and only she deserves
exactly.
it.
She deserves everything that she's gotten from the WWE.
She deserves it.
Things that will never be clapped.
I hate Smark so much for that one. Like, yeah, they needed your validation. Okay. Fucking get over yourself.
That's exactly what Kevin Owens was looking for.
Crowds putting themselves over. Chill out, guys. So, this was the Star Wars Battlefront 2 for the original Xbox that we'll be playing. So at Target, I ended up picking up...
Oh, good. It's live online and enabled. I wonder if those servers are no good.
Ooh,
so
maybe in, like, Yugoslavia.
So, this is the Sphinx and Scorpana from the original Power Rangers.
You know what I never got? You know what I never got about that with Scorpana or isn't it Scorpina? Scorpina, yeah. I never got about her is that when she becomes big, she turns into a monster.
Oh,
yeah.
That's terrible.
So in Super Sentai,
is that okay? Is that what it is?
It's because of it's a Japanese thing. And they couldn't really do much about it once all of the footage came over. In that, actually, in the Japanese version, she's married to Goldar. That's why they have matching armor and everything.
She's married to Goldar. They have domestic abuse problems.
Is she a
Goldar?
A Goldar digger?
I just want to make
sure.
She's a Goldar digger. She's a Woo! Nice. She ain't messing with no
Goldar digger.
She's not messing with no broke Goldars.
I just want to see the broke Goldars now. Just a bunch of Goldars.
It's a Goldar. It's a Goldar, but his armor is all bronze. It's like
he's holding a sign. Will Menace for food.
Will Kaiju for food. So, Mr. Cheever says, Kevin Owens, shut up, you idiots. Look, we are Kevin Owens fans here. What I love right now, and it's going around everywhere.
I mean, Kevin Owens isn't as good as Alexa Bliss.
No, well, she punched him in the face and all the over. So, according to kayfabe right now, it knocks people out.
Dude.
And it sounds like someone taking a kendo stick to a turkey. Like, it's...
I don't care what you say about that move. She sells it. The person who gets sells it. So yeah,
it is what it is.
Exactly.
So Mr. Cheever says also he's a KO fan. Again, we are too. And Mal Y saying that Chrissy, you're just assuming her gender being Scorpana or Scorpana.
It's true.
Yeah,
dude, I'm a terrible person. I know.
You need to get woke.
Yeah. So
I'm an unenlightened Neanderthal. I'm sorry.
So I picked up that, and then I picked up the other set, which has what's his name in America. Squat and Babu. It's Buck and I don't remember. I just remember the Sentai versions of it.
That's awesome.
But my daughter was eating her yogurt and decided, you know what?
I want to rip somebody's head off. And
I think this needs to be covered in yogurt. And she just yogurted the whole package. I'm like, well, looks like you opened that. And then she pulls it out and pulls out the baboon and goes, Daddy? I'm like, yes, I'm a fat blue baboon, apparently. A baboon monster.
To give her credit, that was, however many months ago, you were kind of a fat piece of
shit.
I
was. So, at Target also, I picked up, oh no, this wasn't Target. This was Walmart, maybe. I don't even remember.
Random corner store, really.
Yeah.
I picked up the ATST Walker from Rogue One. It comes with Baz Malbus, a Rebel Trooper, and the ATST Driver. I had never had the ATST, but I do have the AT-AT, so I do want to do a speed build of that, so keep tuned to the channel. You'll definitely be seeing that coming up.
Why is it an ATST, but then the other one's an AT-AT? Or are you
just
making fun of Sean Connery?
No. The AT-AT is...
Should it be ATST?
No. No, ATST.
Scooby-Doo mystery game.
Well, I think we also call it an AT-AT, but it is an AT-AT.
Yeah,
it's an AT-AT Walker. So the AT.
What about the AT-AT Paul Walker, which drives directly into a tree?
Too soon, man. Too soon.
Too soon. So this is the.
I am a Fast and the Furious fanatic, and I will fly over this counter.
He's a fast-natic.
Paul Walker.
It would have been funnier if you went. Listen, if you ever demeaned the name of Varsity Blues star Paul Walker,
the family, because if you're a fan of the
Paul Walker is an American treasure.
So
this explains your Alexa Bliss fandom so much.
So anyway, it's the all-terrain armored transport and the all-terrain scouting transport. So that's the ATST versus AT-AT.
And he's had sex, folks.
That is correct. So what is actually cool too is there's the Force Builder app. I haven't tried it yet, but apparently you can use the app and like film cool scenes with your Legos.
He has had sex before, but what he hasn't told you is that his wife puts a bag over his head.
Yeah. No, it's just a ball gag in my mouth. She's like, I don't want to hear about Star Wars.
And he turns out
and then Bosch comes in. It's like, how are you talking through the ball? It's a beach ball.
No one wants to hear about your slash fan fiction involving the bounty hunters and the orgy that ensued.
So another really, really good one.
Oh, the worst.
Hold on, we got to put Alexa Bliss up first. Cover her. Yeah, there we go.
The one fin that I've actually been looking for a while, and it just couldn't get. It's the NXT one. He comes with a really cool the demon back. All right, it's fine. Just leave them alone. The Alexa honestly kind of keeps her pose for the most part. Yeah. That's even funnier. So I was at Big Lots, and they have a bunch of Elite figures coming in at $14 each. The regular figures, the basics are like $8. But they have this really awesome pin with he's painted straight to hell.
This is from the Japanese. The Japanese NXT special. I forget the name.
So
hold on, real quick. Can we just take a look at this? What he's doing with his face?
Yes. He's cantankerous.
Do you like?
So in this line, and what was actually there's a Cena, Booker T, Stevie Ray.
How many Cenas did you buy? All of them.
All of them. Yeah. There's a Sheamus, and the Sheamus actually comes with the world title.
Yeah, because he smacked out Sheamus.
And then
no one liked him.
And then Rusev Rusev comes with a jacket. Oh, Mommy T saying she actually makes me wear a Klingon mask.
Bakta.
Yeah. Kapah. It's the only way I can ejaculate, gentlemen. I yell for the honor of the kingdom of Klingons. So,
who's dishonored their family? Who's dishonored their family?
Oh, so, all right, clear off some of that stuff. This is, we'll call this round 3. We haven't even talked about anything. What are you reading?
We haven't even talked about what we were watching.
Yeah.
We're just
I'm still reading Ready Player One.
Nice.
I'm at least 2/3 of the way through it and have enjoyed every second. And that's pretty much it.
I haven't read anything, Chris.
I haven't really been reading anything either. I finished that manga series there, Yamada Kun and the Seven Witches, I think last week or a few weeks ago.
That was the one that's from a crate, right?
No. That one I had watched the anime. I actually watched the first season, and I enjoyed it so much. I was like, I wanna read the manga or manga, however you want to pronounce it. And that's how I get off when I have sex. Is we have debates about how you pronounce manga, anime, and anime.
The girl that Chris is with just goes yandere.
She pulls her paper mache cutouts of your heads and of your best friend's heads.
By what we mean, it's a Japanese body pillow.
Yeah. And she says to me, if I see you hanging out with any of your female friends, I'm going to murder them.
They all have to die.
Exactly. And then
that's when you achieve orgasm.
Exactly.
It's the only way. It's the only way to be sure.
It's when she's actually choking the life out of me. But
things just got dark. Dark in the old arcade. So
but yeah, I watched the anime. So I liked it. I had been picking up the books when they were coming out at Barnes and Noble, and I managed to finish it a few weeks ago or last week, and I enjoyed it.
So I also ended up picking up from, and this was a while ago, Zoolily.com. They also have a shopping app. Come up with a lot of great deals. But the way it works is they'll order, say, 100 of an item. They don't ship the item until it's a bobblehead. Good luck.
I know. That'd be cool if you could do that.
If you do that, that's going to be like mega impressive.
Colossus is famous for his breakdancing.
For his breakdancing.
He's actually on the Red Bull tour right now.
But so they'll get a limited stock of something, sell it at a good price, but they won't ship until all of it sells. So in this case, they had a bunch of Funko Pops. I picked up another of what do we get? Spider-Gwen. I had ordered it, kind of forgot about it, and then I believe one of you guys had picked it up. So we have an extra. So they were doing 2 packs. Exactly. They were doing 2 packs for $15, and I know Martin had wanted these, so these are actually for Martin. It's the Batman robot and the Batman's Phantasm from Mask of the Phantasm.
When is the Alexa Bliss pop you ordered for Martin coming in?
When does that come in? It's like December. It's late December.
So you just want that to be thrown directly in the garbage?
Well, no.
So
you have not met me, sir.
So one of the other 2 packs that they were running was Lilo and Stitch. So pretty good little set there. That was a 15. Grab those for Baby T. She absolutely loves them.
God, you're just the worst.
Well. So I think. Oh no.
Uh-oh.
All right. So we do have one more figure, and I think let me just look around us. I think that's it. Yep. So this last figure, I don't know if we could put it up. Might cost us like $10 to show this thing.
Oh.
So New York Comic Con, we'll tell the quick story on this one. Toys R Us, this was a Toys R Us exclusive. They had repeated me, all toys, man, I'm jealous. Yeah, dude, I'm sorry, Mr. Cheever, we just went nuts this week, man. And this isn't even really half of it because we have all the games we've bought, the stuff Chris had picked up, like, nuts. So, anyway, New York Comic Con. There was a Virgil exclusive figure that was supposed to be offered at the show, did not make it to the show. Turns out a lot of the inventory just disappeared. We don't know what happened to it.
Fell off the back of the truck.
Virgil was holding Toys R Us hostage.
He was for
$10.
Because he only knows things in increments of 10. So, real easy to negotiate
Sir,
with this
coffee
guy.
is $1. Here's your $10.
Take the $10. What did you
We're
say?
We're gonna get like a cease and desist order
from
Virgil
for
using his name over and
so
over again.
We've said it a bunch of times. I think we owe the dude like $110 right now. So let's stop saying his name.
How quickly will you frame that cease and desist order? It will be written on a napkin.
All right, so anyway, I immediately say you can get them on the website. I went on, I ordered it, pre-ordered it, waited, and finally, Virgil has come. Oh my God, I didn't even look at the back. That's so beautiful. Oh, it's so good. Okay, so Virgil comes with a sign that says Virgil, WWE Superstar. It's what he brings to all of these events. He is the saddest person that's ever existed. If you're not familiar, check out the hashtag Lonely Virgil.
Yes.
You will see pictures of him literally sitting by himself with no one around him with $1 million belt.
What's up with the fact that he has no neck?
Oh, it's because of the bow tie there.
That's
it says first time in the line, but I could have swore there was one that was made before, maybe first time in the Elite line. But on the back, it actually has the sign for what you'll see when you see Virgil, and it even goes down at the bottom, Ted DiBiase's bodyguard. The thing is he will charge you $10 for everything.
Yes.
A signature, a picture. If he sees you out in the subway and sees you wearing a wrestling shirt, get ready to give up $10. He's going to guilt it out of you somehow. Lonely Virgil. Finally got the figure, though. Very, very, very excited for it. Didn't come with the $1 million belt, though. I feel like that's kind of a miss.
That's a shame.
Right?
Yeah, his arm.
Well, that'll probably come. Yeah, that'll probably come with the Ted DiBiase Elite figure.
Well, now what's actually funny about the Ted DiBiase thing is he'll put on his sign. He has another sign that says Ted DiBiase and Virgil, his bodyguard. And he puts that sign up. People are like, yeah, Ted DiBiase. And they line up. And he's like, yeah, no, Ted DiBiase's not here.
He didn't make it.
But by that point, you're already like, oh, man, I just saw this guy eat a sandwich out of a bag. that sandwich wasn't... And that sandwich wasn't, like, new. It was like a 5-day-old sandwich.
It was a sandwich in the sense that it composed of bread. Yeah. But there wasn't really anything in between.
$10 bills. That's how he sustains himself. Someone told him it's lettuce.
If all it takes to get people's sympathy is taking a sandwich out of a bag,
if you have
dude, I'm the saddest motherfucker there
is. Wait. If you seriously sat there and you're like, hey guys, the person you're really here for isn't here, and then you like sat there and like sadly like pulled out like a bag and just ate the sandwich, sadly, you go, oh, that's like the saddest thing. I'll give him $10.
I wouldn't feel bad for that.
Well, you'd be surprised because that man makes money in $10 increments.
I guess in comparison, where you're at Comic Cons where people are charging you, you know, like so much more.
I think he's ramped the price up on some stuff. Yeah,
so $20 because he can only go in.
Exactly, $10 increments.
Oh shit. Okay, Mal Y, leave in the comments here in the chat. Did you go to the website? He just said, he goes, oh my god, the Lonely Virgil website is killing me. Did you go to the website? If you did, that's awesome, dude. It's one of the funniest things. Also, if you go back, I've been watching OSW review, so we'll actually go on to what are we watching. Wait, did we already talk? What are we watching? Alright, so what are we watching? I've been watching OSW review again. It's something that I've seen before, so I can kind of listen to it in the background. Catching a lot of things I missed the first time around. One of them being episode 15 is when they introduced the Virgil story.
Yes.
Where V1 talks about the time he met Virgil, and it's so amazing. So definitely check out episode 15 and another of their best, episode 25, The Birth of the Nogger. Yes. And it's one of the funniest bars that has ever existed. Yes. So definitely give that a check. It's oswreview.com. They have Nogger U and all that stuff. Everything is available for free on YouTube also. So definitely he just went to the website. Yeah, Mal Y, dude, it's totally just the picture of him sitting by himself, just kind of like looking down is it's magical. It's one of the best memes. So, yeah, I've been watching that. We just watched my daughter went nuts for, I've never seen a kid watch, I guess, something with the biggest smile on the face. Just like this, watching the Trolls holiday special that was on last night on, she loves Trolls. Dude, she's 2 years old. What do you want? Yeah. She wasn't watching fucking Watchmen and critiquing it, you asshole.
Well, she should be. That movie is terrible.
Yeah, well, she's also 2 years old, so shut up.
I expected better out of you as a parent.
No, don't expect it. I'm fighting Peppa Pig right now. Do not want that show to be...
Muddy puddles.
Oh my god, it's so bad.
It's gonna happen.
No, well, she likes it because it's on the YouTube Kids shit. Yeah. So, although myself and Mommy T just figured out a little gimmick we're going to work on her, these videos are awful. They're some of the worst shit. I told my daughter...
It's nothing compared to what my son watches.
Oh, your stuff is pretty bad. So anyway, what we're going to do...
videos are almost as bad as 5Alive videos, right?
We're on the same level. At least we give information. I don't know, man.
This is truth.
So,
we actually put effort into it.
So anyway, these videos these are a person just playing... These are a person just playing with the toys and making up these terrible storylines, but like, I'm watching and like, the father in this is a fucking idiot. Like, my daughter's gonna think I'm an idiot because this asshole is portraying dads as idiots. Like, we gotta get rid of this. Like, so, but there's like little things like that, but then like, there's no redeeming value. At least if you watch Peppa Pig, they're trying to teach something.
Exactly. That's
not what this is.
No.
So, Mommy T and I were talking about filming our own videos. Like right now we're having a potty situation. Let's film our own video playing with her toys of Daniel Tiger using the potty, because that's clearly the effective route that's working right now. And these people have no desire. They want clicks. They don't care about everything in between. So we're trying to kind of figure that out because that shit's toxic.
Speaking of YouTube kids videos, have you read that article? I read it a few days ago online about that family who was like pulling pranks on their kids, and the kids got taken away from them.
Playing pranks.
Yeah,
like they
he had a YouTube channel, and basically he would play pranks on his kids. He's basically just torturing his children.
And he said it was scripted. But
as the kids are like, that clown in our closet, that was Daddy. We knew that was Daddy after the fact.
Yeah, basically. I forget what the prank was. I think they sprayed like invisible ink on the carpet or something like that, and the parents blamed the kids and were like, just.
Oh, so emotional torture.
Exactly.
Okay.
And so the father, and I guess it's their stepmother who was doing this. So the actual children's mother called the sheriff's office or whatever and filed a complaint. and yeah, the kids were taken away from them,
Jesus.
and
Yep.
So be careful what YouTube kid videos
but that's,
you're making.
That's the thing. It's all that YouTube kid videos. They're just people pimping out their children.
Yeah.
I won't even let my I've talked about times where like it would be funny to have Baby T like push the card in, and I'm like, no, I don't want clicks like that.
My son watches.
You got enough of me cutely sleeping in a chair.
Exactly.
That you don't need.
One of our fastest clicked videos is Chris is sleeping for some reason.
But yeah, no, my son watches those shows, and it's just kids playing video games with the father, or opening up toys, and it's just they're look. You got kids.
Oh, this wasn't it.
It's just awful.
Yeah,
I also got the card.
Nice,
it was the card I picked up was Amazon $13.99 for a Class 10 64 gig memory stick. I'm using it for our camera here. You're using it for your Switch.
Yep. Yeah, it's the same thing. Why I don't understand why people who work in certain jobs get inside information and then post it on the internet. And
why would you do that?
Dude, the company is going to figure out that you did that.
They always figure it out. You will be fired. Yeah.
And yet I see crap like that on Reddit
and my favorite is they do it in the dumbest way possible to ensure they're fired. Like and whenever it comes from GameStop, the picture is always taken so that you can see the GameStop logo or the specific information. And it's just like
it's just like when
the dumbest people possible.
Speaking of dumbass employees, when the Rick and Morty sauce
out, exactly.
And they're going, we only got 10 packets, and you go, well, your boxes don't come in multiples of 10. You're not Virgil. They come in multiples of 50.
Yeah.
So where are the other 40? And then you go online, and it's one of the pictures I saw, which was like made me want to just kind of scream in a way of like, dude, fuck you, kind of screaming. It was a picture of the sauce and the screen printer thing and all this stuff, taken in the back office of a McDonald's. And the reason why is because the fucking binders are all like fry oil invoices. And you're going, this is clearly what they're doing. And the bid's up to $300. And you go, okay, well, they just stole 40 of these.
Well, and that's the whole thing. And I was explaining this to a customer who was complaining about us being open on Thanksgiving. It's like, look, at the end of the day, people are buying it. The money's coming in. So we're not sociopaths.
Yeah.
You know?
It comes from somewhere.
Companies are not sociopaths. They're going to keep doing it until people stop.
I didn't go out on Thanksgiving for exactly that. What Chris has said was don't do it.
Yeah, I didn't have to work, but I was very disappointed from hearing from my store that it was very busy on
and it's bullshit because all that stuff was available the next day. What was the difference? There was no doorbuster.
And so it looks like that's probably going to be a trend that's going to be
a thing.
Because people are dumbasses, and they feel like they need to get their deals right now. When, like we said, like we said earlier, these deals are going through the weekend. So why do you need to go out on Thursday to get stuff that you can get on Sunday or Saturday?
So one thing I just threw up onto the table there is that Spider-Gwen rock candy. That's one we'll give away. So like I was saying, leave in the comments, not in the chat, in the comments that you are interested in the thing. We'll do a quick little drawing, and then we'll ship it out. If you live in America, if you don't, you got to pay for shipping. It's so expensive.
The other thing I wanted to bring up too, we were talking about just stupid employees that did that stuff. If I know you don't like your local GameStop. But the
guy Mike got a little bit better. He moved up a lot of spots in my book. But.
There was a store manager that used to work in the Newington store. He doesn't work there anymore, but he was the biggest tool bag when it came to stuff like that. And it's like, this is why people hate GameStop. Because you are basically playing into that shitty employee stereotype. Yeah. Dude, I remember, so I bought a bunch of those Funko mystery boxes because I wanted the Dragon Ball Z Pops. There was a normal Vegeta and then a metallic Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan one, whatever. So it was 2 Vegetas. So normal one and then the metallic blue. I bought a bunch of the boxes and I got one of them, but I got a bunch of duplicates of the other ones. So I went to Retro Games Plus in Newington, and I sold them to them because I knew one of the employees. I was like, hey, are you guys interested in this stuff? Or he's like, yeah, bring it down. So I sold all the duplicates that I got and the stuff I didn't want, and that former store manager was there, and he's like, I immediately felt dirty when he saw me like selling something, even though I didn't do anything wrong. Like I'm the type of person, the type of employee that I have never put anything above a customer. Like stuff that I want, if I know that someone
That's
is
a lie, because I wanted a Hellboy Chase figure, but notice I don't have it.
So I have never put
yeah, but you're not a customer, you're a piece of shit.
Exactly. I've never put it what I wanted above a customer. If someone wants something and I've wanted it too, I've always sold it to them, because it's, you know, that's just how I am. Like I don't want to dick over somebody who really wants something versus me, where it's like, I kind of like it, you know, but so, but anyway, so I felt immediately dirty going to retro games and selling this stuff, because I felt like I was doing something wrong. And he immediately, this former store manager was like over my shoulder, like, you know, hawking over what I was buying. He's like, oh, what are you selling? You know, and I'm like, I'm just selling these duplicates that I got her, and like asking like how much I got from her. And then this fucking piece of shit immediately tells me after I was like, oh yeah, you know, I'm looking for for these ones, I didn't get them. He's like, oh yeah, I got, you know, the gold Ranger or the gold Yellow Ranger, and those were like the rarest ones that were in that box. So I know
so
he opened up those boxes. Yeah.
Well, no, even actually, what I almost did this just so I could avoid getting a double. I have the scale. I could have very easily weighed and saw right away that 2 of these boxes are identical weights and one of them isn't. Return one of them sealed, get a different one that's not that weight. So really all you have to do for that is buy a pile of the ones that are only that specific Yellow Ranger weight. There you go. You just increase your chances.
That dude was such a tool bag, and like I know he specifically was. I'm like, dude, really? Yeah, you just happened to get, you know, the gold. You know, I'm like, no. And I know he would do this for a fact, because I'd heard other stories where people would come to his store and bring in stuff that that he, you know, that we wouldn't take in for trade, and he'd be like, oh, don't worry, you know, I'll take care of this, I'll get rid of it, since, you know, it's not, you know, we don't take it in for trade and it's not worth anything. And it's like Pokemon leaf greens and like and he would immediately put it onto eBay or whatever.
Yeah, of course, and get 50, 60 bucks for a leaf green.
Yeah, dude, I despise this man with every fiber of my being. Luckily, he does not work for GameStop anymore, and if I see him walking down the street, I'm going to punch him in the face.
So this is what he's saying is, Bobby T, we're gonna need you to work on some first degree aggravated assault, because now you've just said it. That's what you want to do. So when you do it, like,
whatever,
this is
I don't
proof
care.
that
Throw me, dude, I'll go to jail. I'll go to jail to kick that dude's ass.
I will go to Rikers just to prove a point.
Yep, dude, I do not care.
So
hashtag throwdown.
So Chris,
hashtag
what
does
are you
not
watching?
care.
Yeah. What you watching? He's like first degree assault videos on YouTube.
Exactly.
World Star Hip Hop.
I'm watching a lot of World Star lately.
I watched The Imitation Game, which is the Benedict Cumberbatch movie about the
Alan Turing.
Yes, the Alan Turing, who was was he a mathematician? He was a mathematician that figured out. He basically built a computer that broke the Enigma code for World War II. And it was a very, very good movie. It was on Netflix. I enjoyed it.
If you enjoy that movie, another movie I would recommend you watching is actually just a movie called Enigma.
Okay.
And it's
does that also star Dingleberry Cumberbatch?
It does not. It stars, I believe, Kate Winslet.
Nice.
It's about the group who helped break the Enigma code, and the town they lived in, and it's a super
and
nice
paintings of them as French girls.
Sweet.
So anyway,
the other thing I really enjoyed over the week that I watched was a documentary about the Ku Klux Klan on the BBC.
We talked about it.
the only reason I liked it so much was because one of the persons that they're interviewing is wearing a shirt that says sharpshooter, and it's got, like, you know, the crosshairs and everything like that. And so, you know, unless you guys are familiar with the I guess skinhead movement,
skinhead culture,
skinhead
in general,
culture,
where it came from, where it's what it is.
So there's a group of skinheads out there. They're basically anti-fascist, and they call themselves SHARP, which stands for Skinheads Against Racial Prejudice. So this dude has a T-shirt that says Sharp, you know, in the acronym form, and then he's got the Trojan helmet in the middle, and then the crosshairs over it. And I just loved it. I loved that this anti-fascist group is gotten so far underneath this man's skin that he has to wear a shirt that advertises
that he knows when he's going to be on a documentary that he has to wear that specific shirt.
It was awesome.
It was between that and Snoopy. You know that man loves Snoopy.
It was just fantastic that he was going to that length to show his anti-sharp.
Hatred's a funny thing, man. It makes people look like complete assholes.
I'm glad that he hates people that hate him.
Hate.
It was awesome.
I finished watching The Defenders finally. I've been putting it off just because I haven't had an hour where I can actually pay attention to it.
How was it? 'Cause I'm kind of looking at it myself.
I really enjoyed it. But I'm a sucker. So I tell everyone. No, that's the thing. Is like I tell everyone when it comes to Marvel television, you can't trust what I think because I enjoy stuff that other people are like, that was terrible.
Oh boy, we have a new hashtag.
What's
that?
Hashtag MABGA. Mabga.
Mabga.
Make Alexis Bliss great again.
What do you mean great again?
Yeah, she's great now.
Yeah, exactly.
You're right.
Yeah. She's not great. She's
been
pushed to the goddamn moon. What are you going to do with her?
Make Alexa Bliss the true goddess.
Jesus Christ. Anyways,
keep Alexa Bliss great. Gag.
Cabga.
Why is it whenever I'm talking, you guys decide to...
What are you talking about? I interrupt Bobby T all the time.
All the time. And when I try to talk and make points about, like, hey, check out our hashtags, all you fucking do is talk. We have video evidence of all of this.
I got a new Alexa Bliss hat. No one gives a shit.
I give a shit. This guy right here.
This guy does. And so does Mal Y and Bill Crater and Mr. Achiever.
The WWE Universe disagrees, my friend, about...
No, they do not.
I just love that the belt does that stupid thing so perfectly on her.
It's so dumb.
So awesome.
Oh, shit.
I'm the best. I deserve it.
Oh, Mal Y's in. Mabga.
No, it's Capga. Keep Alexa Bliss great.
Yeah, exactly.
So
keep would make
you gotta
fun.
keep, you gotta keep Alexa Bliss great.
She's already great. Dude,
terrible.
everything she does is
Why don't we
great.
just go Mag? Or CAG.
Yeah.
Keep Alexa great.
Yeah.
CAG. Hashtag CAG.
Anyways, yeah, so I finished up Defenders, which I really enjoyed, and
did you watch any of Punisher yet?
I did not start Punisher, but I did start getting caught up on Orville, which I've been enjoying the living hell out of.
That was what I was about to say myself. We watched a few episodes this week. I just watched the episode where they crash on the planet, where the transport gets cut in half, and the doctor goes away, and her kids go in the opposite direction. It's very good.
Yeah, I watched one where they come upon a gigantic ship, and there's a biosphere inside the ship.
Yeah, good episode.
I thought you were about to say he came upon a gigantic shit.
No,
that could
because it is something fun. There's a chance.
There's a chance.
And
I gotta say, I'm very happy that what you just said is the thing where like that could happen. It probably wouldn't because this show's actually good.
Yeah, and it's taking itself so seriously, and I love that. And like I'm sitting there watching it, and I'm like, I shouldn't be enjoying this.
No, and then the other that was the other episode we recently watched. I thought was really good. Was there's a planet of humanoids, it's straight up humans, and they worked on like a social networking level where you could be put to death if you got enough dislikes.
Nice.
Okay.
So it's kind of like a Black Mirror.
Well, that's what I thought immediately. It was the Black Mirror January Jones episode.
Yeah.
No, it was just as dark. It wasn't as like cut you in your soul, but it was definitely like, ooh, this shit's taking a hard left here. So, yeah, I definitely love Orville. Been watching Orville myself too. What else did I watch? I don't know, my daughter's in love in that 70s show. I think she just likes the talking and the music. I don't really know what it is.
My son started watching My Little Pony again, which made me happy.
That's good. Yeah, no.
Pony T just shows up.
I just showed up, yeah.
I see you watching.
It's working.
Hey there, little boy. I see you enjoying.
Why is he like the evil guy from Willy Wonka?
Well, dude, look at the ponies that Bobby T has gravitated towards. So yes, I assume he's a villain.
It's the evil guy from Willy Wonka.
Hey, little boy. I
Would you like to talk with C.B. Essington?
Hello.
that.
Would
you like to watch My Little Pony?
Oh my god, that is so frightening.
It's not the face that frightened me.
No,
it's the caressing of my back. That's
what you have to do.
No, it's not just the face. It's it's the top half of the face is the pony thing, and then you get the beard, and you're like, this is not.
Oh
right.
yeah,
This
no,
should
it
not
gets
happen.
weird really fast. That was actually a really good giveaway for the McDonald's was doing the toy that was in the Happy Meal. They had like 4 different ponies in this style, and then they had actual little ponies that with the hair pieces. Probably one of the better. Truthfully, a blind bag is going to be $3, and the figure they had was bigger than the blind bag and had real hair and like an embosser stamp and like stickers and all this other stuff.
It was human hair.
It was human hair.
It was Brazilian hair.
It was.
They've, yeah, you should see those farms that McDonald's has.
The smell.
Real dark.
The smell. I am not a pony. I am a brony.
Yeah, that's right. He's Brony T.
Which is funny because we were going over the names for the beers, and one
that's
of them
the
was
next one.
Brony T's Rainbow Ale.
Brony T's Rainbow Ale. All inclusive rainbow ale.